Hi, I'm MuMe, and welcome to MuMeFunnel.com. We're going to explore how to optimize your conversions right now.
All right, let's dive into GoHighLevel. If you've ever opened up that dashboard and just felt completely lost, trust me, you are not alone. In this explainer, we're going to cut through all that complexity. We're going to turn that screen into a story, a really simple story about how you grow a business, from that very first lead all the way to getting paid. Let's jump in.
And isn't this the truth? This is where it happens for so many people. You sign up, you're super excited, and then, boom, you're faced with all these menus and buttons. But look, the goal here isn't to memorize every single feature. It's to understand the flow, the story they tell together. Think of this as your roadmap.
So first, let's just change how we think about the dashboard. It's not a random pile of tools, not at all. I want you to think of it as your business's mission control. It's one single place where you can see and manage absolutely everything. Getting this idea down is the key to making it all click. Now, you're going to hear the term sub-account a lot. It sounds technical, but it's really not. It's just GoHighLevel's name for your company's private workspace. That control center we just talked about, that's your sub-account. Everything we're about to cover lives right inside this one spot. Okay, when you log in, you'll mainly see two big areas, Launchpad and Dashboard. The Launchpad, well, that's your starting line. It's a checklist to get all your basic setup done. But the Dashboard, that's your daily pilot seat. It's built to answer one simple question at a glance. Is my business working? It shows you the big numbers, your leads, your sales. It's your morning coffee check-in.
So with the layout understood, how does a business actually run in here? Well, it all follows the customer journey, and that journey always starts with the same first step, grabbing the attention of potential customers and bringing them into your world.
And that journey starts right here, in a tab called Sites. Think of this as your digital front door. Seriously, whether it's a landing page, sales funnel, or just a simple contact form, this is the entry point. This is how people from the outside world find their way into your system.
Okay, so a new lead just walked through your digital front door. You can't just leave them standing there, right? You've got to start a conversation. And that is exactly what the Marketing tab is for. It's your entire communication hub. Email campaigns, text messages, social media posts, all the tools you need to build that relationship.
Now, if you really want to make a good first impression, speed is everything, and that's where AI agents come in. You can literally set up smart, automatic replies so that every single new lead gets a response instantly, whether it's 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning.
All right, so you've grabbed their attention. You've started the conversation. Now it's time to get a little more personal. This next part of the system is all about managing those one-on-one conversations and keeping every single detail organized. Now this is a game changer. The Conversations tab is your universal inbox. I'm talking emails, texts, Facebook messages, Instagram DMs, everything lands in one single place. The takeaway here is huge. You can stop jumping between 5 different apps just to talk to your customers. It's all right here. So where does all this amazing customer information actually live? Right here, in Contacts. Think of it as your digital Rolodex, but on steroids. It's your CRM, your customer database. Every email, every phone number, every single interaction they've ever had with you, it's all logged right here. This is your single source of truth for every customer. So we've captured leads, we're talking to them. Now for the really exciting part, turning all that interest into actual revenue. Next, we're going to look at the tools that help you close the deal and, most importantly, get paid. This is where the Opportunities tab shines. It's your visual sales pipeline. It lets you physically drag and drop a customer through every stage of your sales process, from a brand new lead to booking a call, sending a proposal, and all the way to becoming a paying client. You can see your entire sales floor in one glance.
So how do you actually move people from one stage to the next? A lot of the time, it's about getting them on a call. The Calendars feature makes this effortless. Your clients can book a time that works for them right from a link, and the system automatically sends reminders so they actually show up. No more back and forth emails.
And of course, the final step of any sale is the payment. The payments section brings this right into GoHighLevel. You can send an invoice, set up a subscription, take a one-time payment, all without sending your client to some other random website. It just closes the loop perfectly.
Okay, so we just walked through the entire customer journey, piece by piece. But what if I told you you could connect all of those pieces and make them run by themselves? This final section is the engine. It's what makes your business run for you 24/7.
This quote really just says it all. The automation section isn't just another item in the menu. It is the central nervous system. It's the brain that connects every single part we just talked about and tells them what to do and when to do it.
Let's make this super clear with a quick example. So it starts with a trigger, right? Let's say a new lead fills out a form you built in Sites. Instantly, the automation kicks in. It adds that person to your sales pipeline and opportunities. Then, it sends them a welcome email for marketing, and it even creates a task for you or your team to call them. You see how it's tying everything together?
Now, of course, there are a few other key areas that support this whole machine. You got memberships to build and sell courses, media storage, which is just a library for all your files, and settings. That's the nerdy backend where you connect your domain and all that stuff. They're the support crew that makes the main show possible.
And all of that brings us to this perfect summary. At the end of the day, GoHighLevel isn't just a tool to build a web page. It's a complete system, a control center that lets you capture leads, follow up, close sales, and manage your clients all automatically, all from one place.
So I'll just leave you with this question to chew on. When all those daily, repetitive tasks of running a business are happening on their own inside one system, what does that free you up to do? What are the bigger, more important things you could finally focus on? That, right there, is the real power of mastering this control center. I hope this helps you see your dashboard in a completely new light.